Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is Dee, and today's tarot card of the day out of the Wildwood Tarot deck is the King of Stones and the Wolf. And it gives you both the King and the Queen sitting down here within the last week with three life lessons cards and two arrows cards. So, again, we're still dealing with stability, security, materialism, as well as, that logic, intellect, and the life lessons cards that are out there. So, the wolf is symbolic of the guardian of the dead, and it's on their journey to the underworld, similar to, the ravens in guardians of the warriors, guardians of the spirits on the battlefield. Okay. There's a lot of guardians within the Wildwood Tarot deck, and that's good to know, because what that does is that tells you that, when these cards come up, they're guarding you as well. Okay. Now, as I like to say, kings rule the kingdom. They're one of the better, best advisors out there. This one just happens to rule, the kingdom of materialism and stability and security, right? Now, he's going to be the advice that he will give you is going to be very financial advice, I want to say, okay? He's going to be a mature person, all right? He's going to be pragmatic and steadfast with, his finances, and, he's going to have a lot of wealth. He's going to have a lot of security. He's going to have a lot of stability. All right. This could be a natural businessman, somebody you may know, right? Or, could be somebody that's relied on to keep promises. Okay. So, if this is an aspect of that person, it's, appreciating the good things in life, learning to handle money, learning to handle the security, learning to handle the stability that's out there. All right. And if this is an event, it might be an estate sale or some sort of property being sold, right? It could be your health. Think about that with security and stability, where you need to be with that. And it's also about financial support, and, materialism, to me, when I think of materialism, I think of assets. Okay. And, that's what this wolf stands for. Okay. Now, the wolf is also a ruthless tracker when he's out there, and he's a great hunter, and he loves the land and the world. And that's why, being of the world, we look at, some of the cards that are out there. The green woman, she likes to have that balance within the world. Queen of Stones, the bear, she likes, again, she's coming out of that cave, so that's worldly. All right. And then you just had balance fly off of the last week's spread. So, there's a lot of natural balance, natural worldly things that this King of Stones, likes to be up on of. And, now I see the card too, they got the full moons out there as well. He's comfortable at night doing with what he's doing, tracking and hunting. And, sometimes maybe for me, the best financial decisions are made on a night where I can sleep on it, right? And make the right decision in the morning, right? Let intuition guide me, let my universe guide me, let spirit guide me. So, one of the aspects or one of the questions that this wolf asks is, what advice gives you the best security? Now, as we talked about, what's going on here, you were seeking truth here last week, and it came a little frustrated. You're finding that balance within yourself, right? And you had that 5 of arrows pop up. That's a week ago. What advice gives you the best security with that 5 of arrows? And maybe that king's looking at you and saying, you know what? There's no reason for you to get frustrated over, not hitting this goat, because, even though you've lost these 4 or 5 different arrows, you're about to hit your goal. All right. You can't let the frustration rattle you in such a way that, it takes you off of your ambition and your desire. What advice gives you the best security when it comes to that Queen of Stones? And she says, you know what? Me and the king, we're pretty tight. He wants to give you the best security, and I'm asking you what needs to be preserved. All right. What needs to be preserved for a different day? Maybe you need to put some funds aside, all right, for that rainy day. Or, if you want to go on vacation, start saving for it now. Maybe that's what she's telling you, okay? What advice gives you the best security with that green woman nurturing you? Right? You got both this, the feminine, the Queen of Stones and the green woman nurturing you along this path. You know, what's the best advice, you know, for that security? All right. Maybe it's, you know what? Maybe I need to nurture the ideas that I have a little bit more, okay? Maybe I need to preserve some finances and maybe put that into a situation where I can make a little bit more money off of it, a CD, or, you know, maybe take that money, put it into, you know, a short-term note or something like that. What advice gives you the best security with the Journey card? You know, taking on that cyclical change, right? Understanding you need to let something go, you know, in order for it to grow, in order for it to live. You know, what advice gives you the best security on that? All right, you know what? Maybe I can afford to put $1,000 into a CD for, you know, for a year. And, you know, when I'm done, I might get, you know, $1,100 out of it. Okay? You know, you might have to wait that cyclical change for that to happen. But you know what? If you're not missing the money, then you're not going to worry about it. What advice gives you the best security on that rest? Okay. And the King's looking at you and saying, you know what? It's good that you've rested here the last couple days because, you know, your journey's about ready to get started. All right. And then the Woodward is what advice gives you the best security, you know, and the Wolf is looking right at the Woodward. Okay. It's actually set up like this. Okay. The Wolf is actually looking into the last week. So, you know, what advice gives you the best security on being strong, you know, mentally strong? And it's, you know, it's taking that time for that Four of Arrows to rest. The other question that the Wolf asks is, where is life offering you its riches? Because you're resting, you're able to recoup some of your strength, mental fortitude, physical strength, emotional strength, psychological strength. And why is that? Because you rested. The riches that you've had here the last couple days have allowed you to recuperate, rejuvenate, you know, and get stronger, okay? Because, you know, the riches that you're going to get on this journey, they may not be tangible riches. They may be intangible. Things like knowledge and wisdom, right? That you're able to, you know, to reap and benefit from. You know, hopefully it is tangible where you get some, you know, materialism out of it as well, right? Where is life offering you its riches with the green woman? You know, the green woman's protecting you. The green woman's out there nurturing your ideas for this cyclical change going through. The green woman is letting you be out in nature, right? And enjoying it. Where is life offering you the riches with that Queen of Stones? She's asking, where can you make more space? Maybe if you make more space and go back to that Journey card where you're taking things out of your life to bring, you know, when you do that, you create space to bring something new in. Once you bring something new in, you've created that space with that Queen of Stones. Maybe it's something that, you know, can offer you riches. All right. Maybe it's, you know, it's a blessing to you. And then that Five of Arrows, you know, a week ago, frustration. Where is life offering you its riches with that Five of Arrows? All right. You know what? The King's looking at me and saying, you know, you can't let that frustration rule you. You have to let it go. Okay? Once you let it go, everything is going to start flowing for you. Everything is going to start, you know, blessing you with the riches that you have coming towards you. So there you have it. That's today's card of the day, the King of Stones and Wolf. And, you know, if you get an opportunity to get out there and, you know, you got a lot of protection on this journey right now. You don't know which way it's going. You know, you found the truth last week and you're making that change. And, you know, you've got a lot of protection cards down here. King of Stones, the Woodward, the Green Woman, the Queen of Stones. You know, even the Ravens on the journey are watching out for you. You know, even the Monarchs. You know, that Monarch's covering you, right? Giving you the shade for rest. So, you know, appreciate the protection that you have this week, you know, as you continue moving forward. All right. So that's the card of the day, King of Stones, Wolf. Hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others. This is D for Spirit's Path, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care. God bless. Stay safe, everybody.